Okay, from here down to the culvert.
Yeah.
Okay, from then on in front, because I usually clean that up, like I can pile stuff on the side.
Okay.
So if somebody wants to clean right down the other end, I can come back and pick up all the stuff on the side.
Well, the town's volunteered to pick up all of the trash bags. All we have to do is clear them out and fill them up. So the gang, if you want to, when the kids get here, I want to sort them out. To get kids' size. We have a kids, medium and large, and adult medium, adult large, extra large, and double X large. But make sure kids get the shirts because we don't have that many. They'll go.
Okay, with me right now is Erich Whitney, and he's representing the rail trail event for Derry. Talk a little bit about it.
Today we're out here to help with the Derry Clean-up Day, and our focus today will be on the Derry Rail Trail bike path.
Yep.
From here down, we'll get as far as we can down toward the Wyndham line, but probably down about Bowers or so. Our goal is to do a little bit of spring cleanup, get ready for our hopefully our groundbreaking construction in June, and get people out here so they can see what we're up to, where the trail is, which is I think a really important thing to show people, and what's available and what's why we're out here and want to prepare this trail for our community. Well, I've been a resident of Derry for about 13 years. I've discovered the bike path several years ago. Would ride it with my kids, and when the Wyndham Rail Trail opened a few years ago, I took my son down the Derry section on a trailer bike, and it was tough going. We started here on the paved part and said, "Oh, this will be an easy ride." And then we get down to where the pavement stops, and we said, "Uh-oh." So we slogged our way through the mud and the dirt, got down to Wyndham and saw this beautiful trail down there, and said, "Wow, wouldn't it be great if this continued all the way from Wyndham down to up into Derry?" And about a year went by, nothing had happened. I didn't see anything happening. I said, "Well, gosh, if no one's doing anything, maybe somebody should." And I guess maybe somebody was me. So I stuck my nose into it and found some help with the folks in Wyndham. And I came to the town and talked to the town council, and we kind of got this thing rolling. We had to organize. We decided that what we'd do to make this work is we would create a private organization, the Derry Rail Trail Alliance. We formed a nonprofit so we could raise money and it would be tax deductible for donors. We joined in partnership with the town. The town has kicked in some money on their part, and we're doing this together. The town is doing the work, the bidding and so forth, and they're going to run the construction, and we're doing fundraising and events like this. We think it's important to have the community involved. If this is going to be successful, then people have to be out here enjoying it. And I think the more people get out and enjoy it and realize it's a wonderful resource, they'll take care of it and they'll appreciate it. So that's kind of how it got started. It was sort of a small thing in the beginning, and it sort of snowballed into what it is today. And I hope to keep going in the future and see more of the Salem to Concord Bike Path project actually succeed in the state. I think it's a really important thing, especially in these economic times, to focus on community, bringing people together, to give people something to do that brings them together rather than tearing us apart. And I think this is a time and a place for that.
Have you seen positive indications that this is going to work out for you?
I have. I see people finding us on the web, sending me emails. I get checks in the mail of support. You know, when you get a check from somebody for $10 because they want to see the trail happen, that's an indication to me that they care. You know, it doesn't have to be the big donor. Just the average resident can say, you know what, I want this to happen. I'm going to do my part. And it's encouraging to see people come out like today, show an interest and want to see this cleaned up. It gives a message to the town to say, hey, we care and we want to see this happen. So I'm really excited that we get this response. Well, it's simply we're just gravitating around this Earth Day event, doing our little part. You know, the old saying, think globally, act locally. This is just a gesture of cleanup, get rid of the winter detritus. We have storm damage and stuff, and we want to make a statement to say, you know, we want this cleaned up, we want to see this used, we want people to be out and take part, and I think that's an important thing.
Who are some of the people in Wyndham that you could talk about, and also in Derry, that are helping out on this rail trail event or project?
We've got all sorts of folks. So the Wyndham Rail Trail Alliance has been a huge supporter and really a partner with us, helping us through the process of creating the trail. And then we've got folks here in Derry. Our volunteers have come forward. Our board members have come forward. We have groups like the Scouts here have gotten involved. We've got students from Pinkerton Academy who have they're doing a student project on our rail project. There are kids in an environmental group that are interested. So we've got, we're drawing in people from all over the community to join in and help us on our quest here.
And finally, what's your vision of the rail trail?
My vision is within a couple of years' time, I want to see people coming into Derry from all over the area on this trail. They'll either start here in Derry and go down south, or they'll come from the south up into Derry. A daily use trail, people running, biking, walking, rollerblading, folks walking their dogs, people out with their kids. It's only a couple of miles down to Wyndham from here. It's a great walk. It's a great way to get exercise, get people out and active. It's not hard to do. It's pretty flat. And I want to see people out really enjoying what we have here in town. We have a treasure. This is a linear park in the middle of town, and it's a wonderful thing. We can get people out of their cars and on their bikes and on their feet, and really enjoy something that's special to Derry.
Actually, I have one more question. What about your T-shirt that you have on today?
Well, this was sort of an idea we put together last minute, and we had our friends over at Lefties put these together for us. We were looking for some way to get people involved in the theme of the day. So I've been working on the rail trail. It seemed like a cute way to tie it in, and of course we have our logo on the back to to advertise. But
Thank you. Do you want to sing a song?
No.
Oh, she will. All right, go ahead.
I've been working on the rail trail all live long day.
Good enough. Good enough.
Good job, Brenna. That's my daughter, Brenna.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm Jillian. This is Amanda.
All right.
Kendra. Anna. Wait, your mom is here already. Hi.
What Girl Scout troop are you from?
582.
582.
I thought it was 583. It was 583. Hi, I'm Rhiannon.
All right. Who else we got here?
Dave Mazelowski. I belong to FOMBA, which is Friends of Massabesic Biking Association. We build all the single trails and maintain the trails up to Massabesic. I also live in Derry, and I ride this railroad bed more than anybody in town. I know where all the bad hot spots are, so I came to lend my hand to this trails group.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you. Who's next? Hi.
Yes, yeah. Yeah. Well, you met me before. I'm Erich Whitney.
Okay.
I'm John Taylor from the Rail Trail Board.
All right. Anybody else?
Hi, I'm Grace Reisdorf, and my son and I helped about 15 years ago, I'm thinking, break trail over in Hood Park when this whole thing got started. So, and I'm finally back to help again. So,
Great. Sounds good.
yeah.
Hi.